Hello and welcome to the channel Point of View India. India and Canada has suspended their trades. Furthermore, Canada has also expelled the Indian senior-most diplomat. India of course retaliated. But things seem to be escalating and the relations between India and Canada does not look to be on the right path. Only last week, Justin Trudeau was in New Delhi to attend the G20 meetings. Despite repeated requests, he was not granted a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And rightly so, because Justin Trudeau has been very vocal and openly supporting Indian secessionist Khalistani movement back in Canada. In fact, if that's not all, he has in Parliament categorically said that India is involved in a Khalistani terrorist called Nijjar's killing without any evidence. He says that he has credible allegations, I tell you, no concrete evidence or even credible evidence. All he said was credible allegations. Now this is not only violation of the highest order of the international relations norms, which he could have done through diplomatic channel. He went on to take action on it, which proves that he's 100% sure that it is India's doing. He went on and expelled an Indian diplomat. Let's talk about the guy Nijjar. He was an Indian refugee, third-rate plumber trying to get into Canada. He was refused the citizenship. Later he married a Canadian to get citizenship. He was accused of money laundering, human trafficking, and was even accused in bombings in Jalandhar and Ludhiana. Add to that, he was also on the list of Interpol. Nijjar was shot dead by two masked men in British Columbia. People like Nijjar is the reason why in only British Columbia last year 2,000 men died of overdose of crystal meth and other drugs. Justin Trudeau has been very vocal in his support towards the Khalistani movement. In fact, recently the Khalistani movement and Khalistani leaders organized and celebrated the killing of the former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, by two Sikh bodyguards. And guess what? A Prime Minister of a country was present. The last time he visited India in 2018, he came here with 4 Khalistani terrorists, or leader as they are called in Canada. And he visited Punjab and categorically said that now he understands Khalistani sentiments. You wonder why he's doing it, right? Well, the fact is Justin Trudeau's popularity in Canada is at an all-time low. Under the pretext of liberalism, this man has been supporting terrorist organization. India has often confronted Justin Trudeau on why he supports such secessionist movement, such as the Khalistani movement, upon which he says that in his country, he loves to support the freedom of speech.
Our leader, Trudeau, I don't think I've ever heard him say a true word. All this nonsense about...
Well, let me give you an example of how much he trusts in the freedom of speech. In the 19th century Canada, the Christians and the church used to abduct indigenous Indian children and forcefully introduce them to the hostels to study Christianity, supposedly to make them more civilized. Recently, in Ottawa, a mass grave was found of 215 children. Justin Trudeau's government not only did not excavate that, but anybody who would try to do that was threatened to put behind bars. And now says that there is no such grave. This is exactly how much he supports freedom of speech in Canada. Justin Trudeau comes from an influential political family. He loves power and authority, irrespective of the fact of whatever he says. He's a power-hungry politician who has jeopardized India and Canada's relation just for his vote bank politics. Even if he thought that India has something to do with those killings, he could have had those talks diplomatically. But he chose to do it publicly, taking a country's name. This guy is under the false impression that 8 lakh Sikh diaspora will vote en masse for his party if he supports the Khalistani movement and if he takes Jagmeet Singh, the Khalistani sympathizer and leader of the party NDP, in his stride. Well, the fact is, Justin Trudeau has lost all the by-elections in the recent times. This man has already started grooming his son to come into politics, be it the G20 meetings in New Delhi or the G7 meetings. He has always been accompanied by his son. This power-hungry man, in the disguise of being a liberal leader, has broken all conventions of diplomatic relations between two nations by taking name of such a massive and credible nation without having any proof. And the fact that he is the Prime Minister of a country makes it more worse. That's it for today's video. And please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for whenever we upload such videos. Thank you so much.